Hi, I'm Jeremy Boyd.
I'm John Van Dyke.
We usually talk about music on our channel, but we wanted to take this opportunity to participate in the Project for Awesome and talk to you a bit about the Sick Kids Foundation. And Sick Kids Foundation is the foundation for Sick Kids Hospital, which is a world-class children's hospital located in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And basically, they treat over 100,000 kids every year, and they even perform open heart surgery on newborn babies, which is absolutely amazing. And it's actually something that they really couldn't do like 20 years ago.
Oh.
And they've recently, this past September, opened up a huge research facility that isn't just helping kids, but the medical field in general. And John's going to talk to you a bit about some of the things that they're actually doing with that research facility.
The research that they do, and in fact they're like leading researchers, and they've actually identified the genes for certain diseases such as, which ones are they? Cystic fibrosis, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and Tay-Sachs disease actually.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot of really great stuff with advancing the medical field in general. And one thing
it also benefits like adults.
Yeah.
Including, I know my dad benefits from some of this research back in the 90s.
Back in in case you didn't know, John's father back in the mid-90s was diagnosed with leukemia, and he spent most of his time at Princess Margaret Hospital, which is in Toronto.
Yeah.
But he also spent some time in...
I don't actually know too much of the like if he was there or not, but I know he benefited from the research because the form of leukemia he had is actually a child form.
Oh, okay. So he benefited from the doctors and people who were involved at Sick Kids because of the type of disease that he had.
My cousin was a frequent patient at Sick Kids Hospital, and he was down there quite regularly over the years and whatnot, and I think he still shows up every once in a while for other treatment, although he's no longer a child anymore.
And one of the things the reason we chose Sick Kids basically is because I know a little bit about it, because I actually, when I was living in Toronto, I had a job going door to door for charities, and Sick Kids was one of the charities that we campaigned for. And so part of with that job, we actually one day had an opportunity to actually go to Sick Kids Hospital and take a tour of their facilities. And a couple things that really stuck out to me is one thing that they're very aware of is the fact that it doesn't feel like a hospital. They're very conscious of that you walk into a hospital and you know you're in a hospital. It smells like a hospital, it looks like a hospital, there's doctors walking around. This feels more like an office building or a mall or something, some commercial building that isn't a hospital. It doesn't feel like you're going there to get treatment for being sick. Even though you are, they try to make it try to make it as friendly as possible, which I think is something that's very important. They're not just focused on the actual treatment, but they're focused on your experience while you get the treatment, which I think is really important. And they have activities for kids to do, like they have a room, like basically an arcade for video games and stuff like that. They have rooms with pool tables, and so they're really accommodating to not just the kids, but the families and the people who use their facility. And like you said, they've opened up a huge research facility. So basically, we want to encourage you to donate to Sick Kids. You can check out the link to their website in the description, and that's pretty much all we wanted to say about that. We wanted to thank John and Hank Green for giving us the opportunity to talk about a charity that we really believe in, and I think that's about it. I'm Jeremy Boyd.
And I'm John Van Dyke.
Take it easy.